Good morning, everyone. Thursday, September 1st. We're here for a little coffee and library talk. So grab your cup and join us. Love to hear from you. Try to get your cup of ambition, get the day going. First of all, I want to be sure to update everyone on the happenings here for the new month. And we've got a banned book essay contest in the works. Now, banned books is something that's celebrated to raise awareness about the dangers and the harmfulness of censorship. And our contest has been going on for several weeks. We're collecting essays on what your thoughts are about the freedom to read. And we are planning an intellectual freedom reception, which will be taking place on the 22nd of September. It's a Thursday night. We'll be at Dom's Bakery at 6 o'clock, and we'll be sharing some of the winning essays. We'll be letting folks talk about their thoughts and feelings concerning books, banned books, their freedom to read and choose what to read. And we'll have some refreshments available as well. So I hope you can make it out to join us for the intellectual freedom reception at 6 o'clock, Thursday the 22nd at Dom's Bakery. Of course, we've got lots of other things happening, and we are closed for Labor Day, which is coming up Monday. But we'll be back full swing after that. The Friends of the Library have a book sale next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You can always find some good reads, good prices there on materials, books that you might want to buy for your personal library or buy for gifts to share with friends. I often find some good picture books there for my grandchildren. You know, they love and can never get enough of books. So it's good to have good books around for your kids. We also have something called the Art Supply Swap. And this is going to take place on the fourth Saturday, the 24th, from 10 to 2. So if you're an artist of any sort, you know, maybe you work with paints and paints and crayons and brushes and do art in that sort of way, or maybe with your hands. Maybe you have a lot of clay or yarn, crafting supplies, any type of things that you can create with. If you'd like to bring it to the library for a swap, things that maybe you've used before, you have leftovers, you don't need it anymore. I know from experience as a knitter and crocheter that I might often go out and go crazy when I see all these beautiful yarns and buy things I think I'm going to use. And sometimes I use them, and sometimes I don't get around to using them. And then later I think, well, I need to swap it off and get something different. So this is a good time to do that. Bring your extras in and meet with other artists from 10 to 2 in our community space for an art swap. And I know the 24th is going to be a very busy day because I will be out at the farmers market early in the morning with the Pumpkin Festival. So stop by and visit me there at the farmers market. We've got lots of little activity kits that we'll be sharing and bringing for the children. And thinking about pumpkins, what's coming up in October is our decorated pumpkin contest. So keep that in mind. I'll give you more details and update on that next time we get online with the coffee talk. That's in October, but you know, pumpkin season is just here right around the corner. I can't believe the summer's over and nearly over. Feels like fall's in the air, and we're going to see the leaves changing and things cooling down soon and getting dark earlier and all of those things. So I kind of like that. Fall's my favorite season. Also on the 24th, after the Pumpkin Festival, I'll be heading out to the branch. Chap Hill Library is our branch library, and every fourth Saturday from 1 to 3, we have a music program, Jamming at the Branch. So if you're a musician or if you're trying to learn an instrument, doesn't matter what your skill level is, just come out and visit. We work on different songs and have fun playing and singing music with each other. So Jamming at the Branch, that's every fourth Saturday, and that is the 24th on this month coming September 24th from 1 to 3. Tonight, I'm heading over to the Trap branch of Sept for our book club there, our monthly book club that meets on the first Thursday of every month at 5 o'clock in the Roaring River Vineyards. And tonight we're celebrating Agatha Christie with her murder mystery, The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. Heads up for next month. We're reading something by Thomas Nash called The Unfortunate Traveler. And I'll read you a little brief synopsis in case you're interested in jumping ahead for what we're going to be talking about at the Reading Trap next month. The Unfortunate Traveler, The Life of Jack Wilton, is very ancient writing here, published in 1594. It's thought to be the first picturesque novel in English. Loosely connected account of adventures, real and fictional, on the continent. It's a brutal, realistic tale of adventure narrated with speed and economy. Describes the travels through Germany and Italy of its rogue hero, Jack Wilton, who lives by wits and witnesses all sorts of historic events before he's converted to a better way of life. So this book, being that it's an older book, I mean, it was Thomas Nash, the author, was born in 1567. This book is written and published in 1594. So if you ever heard of Project Gutenberg, you can look that up on the internet. Gutenberg is the fellow who invented the first printing press. And older books are stored there for public consumption. They don't have it, the copyright's expired, so you can look them up and read them online. This book is kind of old, so it's hard to find a handheld copy. We may have a few copies to circulate around the library, but in the meanwhile, you can read it online with Project Gutenberg. The Unfortunate Traveler by Thomas Nash, and we'll be discussing that in October. So you have a whole month to prepare ahead. And hopefully you can join us and come out and visit at the Vineyards, Roaring River Vineyards, every first Thursday at 5 o'clock is our book club there, the Reading Trap. Something else that's interesting for you to know, we have now Family Search at the library. And this is available for you when you're researching your family history. It's a database that we can get online for you at the library to look up old records. And we have a special speaker coming in September on Monday, the 26th. He'll be here at 5:30, Jason Duncan. He's coming from Statesville to talk about his work on Wilkes County land grants and waterways. All of you genealogy buffs and researchers, this is going to be a great program for you. And if anyone is interested in finding out more, just call and ask for the reference department. They can fill you in the details. But that will be Monday, September 26th at 5:30. It's a Genealogy Society program. Starting today, we have a library card sign-up month drive. This drive to get everyone registered for a card. If you're watching this today, you may already have a card. So if you know someone who doesn't, your child or your parent, anyone, we would like to encourage you to get a library card. It's one of the most important cards you can have in your wallet because it's free access to all sorts of resources, materials, and things that the library has to offer. With this special month, any new card holders, new members that register for a card will receive a special treat. We've got tokens for pelican snow cones, and we'll probably have some other goodies to come along. So remember to sign up for your library card this month if you haven't done that yet. There's also a lot of music going on, as I mentioned, jamming at the branch out in Trap Hill. But here in the county, locally, we're partnering up with the Wilkes Heritage Museum to celebrate Gospel Music Month with Reverend Morris Hatton. And he'll be here performing with the singers on Saturday, September 17th at 2 at the Wilkes Heritage Museum. And that's a partnership that we have with them to bring these concerts. So come out and hear that. But in the library building here on the 26th, fourth Monday of every month, the fourth Monday of every month, this month the 26th at 5 o'clock, the Lonesome Ridge Band comes in to entertain us. And they're very talented, and they play lots of old standard country songs. I know some of my favorites. I heard them sing some Johnny Cash songs, Ring of Fire, and others. I heard them singing some Loretta Lynn tunes too. Blue Kentucky Girl. These are some of my favorites. I know they have lots of good ones that you are familiar with, and I'm sure they take requests. So come and visit and hear the Lonesome Ridge Band. They'll be here this month on the 26th, and they're here every fourth Monday. So they're coming on a regular basis now, so that's pretty cool. I know there's a lot of things going on, and I hope that you'll come by and see us and get your library card and check it out with what we have to offer here, and keep the dates in mind. If you need any help with anything with library research related, give us a call and we can find you the resources that you're looking for. School is a busy time and kids are starting back, which brings me to mind that we do have a program statewide called our Student Access Program. So if you're a student in any of our county schools, you can access the library to borrow with your student ID number. You don't actually need a physical card if you're a student. You have one. It's your student ID number. It works like a library card. You can join us again here at the library, checking in with us every first Thursday from 9 o'clock for Coffee Talk. Y'all have a great day.